I'm Nina Kaskar, or Miss Scarlet in the study, and I love Nancy Drew. I'm sure most of you who have the same obsession that I do understand that our love for Nancy Drew does not stop at reading the books or playing the games. We try to take Nancy and her adventures into everything that we do. So, I was playing The Sims the other day and realized I've never done a Nancy Drew themed build, so I decided that now, especially that I've been stuck in my house for over a month, would be a perfect time to create another world to build and play in. And one of my top fictional places to visit would be the Lilac Inn from Secret of the Old Clock. So this is for all the Nancy Drew fans who feel cooped up and just want to escape to the Lilac Inn for a little bit. So when I built this, I think I kind of went out of order of how I should have done it. Again, I am not a fantastic Sims builder, but I thought this was super fun. And what I did basically is I started off with the outside area. I kind of went in, put some bushes in and some trees, and I wanted to make sure I had the right color of the outside of the Lilac Inn. It is a like slate gray. What was actually really hard was getting the windows right, because what I realized through building the Lilac Inn is that the outside and inside of the house don't really match up, because I actually had to build a third floor up here to create the illusion of the outside of the inn, because it does look a little bit taller on the bottom than it does on the top floor. So we'll see in a second that Emily's room does not have her little window area because I had to kind of manipulate the house a little bit to look like it does on the outside. And because I started on the outside, that's kind of what we ended up with. After I built the structure to kind of get me started, I wanted to start with the living room, sitting area. Also, another thing I've realized through building this house is that the Lilac Inn has some really tacky rugs. I could never find the right rug, and this is also just a limitation in The Sims, also me working solely on the base game in The Sims 4. It is difficult to find the right carpet, the right rug to match what it is in game. So what I really do love about this section is I really do like the coffee table and the couch are really cute. I will forever be upset that I don't have a barred bounce game in the living room area. It is extremely frustrating to me. Another feature in this room that was not completely feasible for me was the secret passageway, which I just ended up replacing with another couch, which I think actually looks kind of cute, but I would have loved to play around with creating a secret tunnel, which actually I might go back and try to continue to work on this house and maybe try to figure out a way to build a tunnel under the house. Obviously, the main piece of the living room that I love is this fireplace with Josiah Crowley's clock on top. I love it so much, and I wish I could have like a little puzzle clock here. Next, we're going to move into the foyer. Again, my rugs. Let's just stop talking about my rugs, okay? The Lilac Inn has these two rugs in the entryway that are supposed to be so mismatched, and I could not find anything that looked similar to them. So I actually made the podium in the entryway from a half wall. I don't have a podium in The Sims 4, so this actually kind of worked out well for me. I really like the way that it looks. And then if you look to the right, in the game there's like a china cabinet and a nice little light, and what's really fun is that this door is actually closed off because it goes to the kitchen in the game, and the kitchen basically blows up. So I loved that I got to kind of make up my own kitchen of what I thought would be in the Lilac Inn, and I absolutely loved this part of the build. So with that being said, I will go into the kitchen now, which is not in the game at all, so it's all just however I imagined the Lilac Inn kitchen being. So I think one of my favorite areas in this kitchen is this little wall here with the chalkboard, and they have like a little mug stand, and there's some more storage back here. There's another china cabinet. There's a little table for anyone who works at the Lilac Inn who wants to sit and eat lunch. And there's a cute little window. I love it. I would love to work at the Lilac Inn and just be able to bake pies in the kitchen. I kept it very minimal, but I really do like that it is a working space because you would obviously have cooks at this bed and breakfast, and I absolutely love this. And there's a little archway that now is going to take us out to another area that is not in the game that I just imagine what would be behind this wall. I have a little archway that goes into the dining area. I think this is super cute because I found this menu and I love this menu here. And I just think this is such a cozy little dining area for the guests at the inn. And this little table is actually something you do see in the game very slightly when you walk in. You're going to see it, just half of it. So I had to kind of imagine what was going on back here and what would be going on behind the stairway. So I love this area so much. If I got to stay at the Lilac Inn, this is where I would be hanging out, definitely back here. Because I even put in like this reading nook area that I love this so much. So you can just kind of sit out here and read a book. I also put one of these areas very similar upstairs as well. And that's pretty much it for the downstairs. I actually am in love with how this came out because for the most part, this whole back area in the kitchen you don't see in the game, and I think that it was so much fun to just create whatever I wanted to and however I thought it would look. So pretty much the only things that I kind of had to take inspiration from the game was this entryway and the living room area, which again, rugs probably not the greatest, but I really do like the color scheme. Like the green color scheme is very much Secret of the Old Clock right here. So this is about where I realized that I had messed up the outside of the house, or that the outside of the house didn't match the inside, because this window is supposed to be right there, but there are two areas up higher than that window in the game, so I'm not quite sure how this actually works. So it ended up being that when we got down to, this would be Emily's room does not have a cutout window, which I'm kind of disappointed about, but it's fine. I just rolled with it, it's okay. So anyway, this would be Emily's room right here. She's got, minus her iconic window. It's so iconic, which is why I'm upset that I didn't put it in. But she's got her dresser here and her bed. This would be where her sewing kit is. And I just put a little mirror and a table there with a lamp on it. I actually really like this room. It's super cozy. And this is supposed to be the picture that moves throughout the game. And which actually brings up a good point, is that behind this picture is supposed to be a secret passageway, but I also realized that Emily doesn't have a bathroom, so I put one in over here. If I ever played with The Sims and I actually made an Emily, she could go to the bathroom. So this is her little bathroom here, which would actually be shared with another room, which I assume would be Jane's room. I tried to figure out what those two doors at the top of the stairs would lead to, and I was thinking this could be Emily's room, that would be Jane's room, and this would be their shared bathroom. And if we go into this room, I assumed this would be Jane's room, and I tried to keep it very much in the theme of the Lilac Inn, still very vintagey, and this could still be, I don't know, I want to say that it's Jane's room, but it could also still be a room that is rented out. But when I was building, this is what I pictured Jane's room being, with their shared bathroom, and then on the other side having two guest rooms. I did want to make them different so that it is got that bed and breakfast feel of, it's not a hotel where everything is uniform. So I made this one a little bit more floral and this one a little bit more structured. I really love the pink on the wall here, and I love the floral wallpaper there. And I made sure to put a clock in each room because Secret of the Old Clock, I love that. Each guest room actually has an attached bathroom, which I think kind of makes it more realistic of it being an inn, of being a bed and breakfast. This is a little bit more realistic that these would be where the guests would stay. They have an attached bathroom with the same kind of tub, and I just really like these rooms. I would totally stay in these rooms. They're so cute. And what I didn't talk about earlier was to get into your guest area, you would go through this double door here. I love this door so much. It's so Lilac Inn, in my opinion. And so basically, guests could come in here, and this is another little reading nook. We've got some more books and stuff for them to sit down, maybe look out the window. And then these lead into the two rooms that they can rent out. I think my favorite part of this upstairs is this railing. I absolutely love this, and that you can see down into the foyer down there. So I absolutely love this. This is so much fun. This was a really, really fun build. Again, I'm not great at Sims builds, but I'm really proud of this one. Oh, one thing I didn't even talk about. I made a little curtain here because this is where the pies are outside, and I think that's a really fun touch. So I'm gonna continue to work on this house. I think there's a lot of stuff that I want to tweak, especially I want to see what I can do about making a secret tunnel. I'm not sure where this build is gonna go, but this I thought was something I would share with you guys. But yeah, let me know if you've made any Nancy Drew Sims builds. I would love to hear what you guys have done. I just wanted to share this because I like geeking out with all of the other Nancy Drew fans. So I'm so excited that I did this, and I'm shocked that I haven't done it earlier. So I'm gonna use Nancy Drew houses as my way of learning how to be better at building in The Sims. This was fun. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know what your favorite Nancy Drew location is in the comments. I would love to build some more. I'm seriously itching to build the Royal Palladium Theater. You don't even know. If you like this video, please hit subscribe. I put out a new video every week, and you don't want to miss out on all the fun new content coming soon. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, my lovely people, and I will see you next week.